Hello guys, it's Pete here, and I've just been sat here for like 5 minutes straight now on like what to say. It's going to be a bit of a weird video to make. Does not feel right. Does not feel a normal video or anything to do with me, but it's got to that time where I want to make this video basically. Where do I start? Let me just think a sec. I can't even think what to say. I'm going to need to keep slowing down as I go along so I can remember everything I need to say. So basically, in today's video, as you read the title, I'm leaving YouTube. Well, that is true, but I'm not leaving permanently or whatever. This is just like more of a break or whatever, etc. It's going to be, so recently, as you know, now I have been a bus enthusiast, and all that for about 6 years now. I had quite a good childhood and grew up being a bus enthusiast, on that, and growing up doing YouTube videos. You might have not all noticed that because when I started YouTube, I wasn't making bus videos because I don't know, I don't even know why, to be honest. I just wanted to probably keep that private at the time, but then I got bored of the content I was doing before, so I wanted to switch it up to stuff I really like doing, like bus content and things like that. But I've been a bus enthusiast now for about 6 years. 6 years, it does not even feel like 6 years, But yeah, as you read the title, yeah, I'm leaving YouTube, but it's not going to be forever or whatever. I'm just taking a little break for a while. We don't know how long that will be, whether that will be a few weeks, 1 month, 2 months, who knows. But I'll keep you all updated on like how the situation goes and whatever. But when I do come back to YouTube, the content's going to be like so much more different and things like that, etc. Because I've been into bus and my bus hobbies could be like so much more different, and everything like that. Because like, as you know, I've been doing YouTube now for like 3 or 4 years. So I've come quite a long way on YouTube. I remember at first I was doing all these pranks and challenge videos and everything, and just being a nutcase around the house. That's how it started, when I was just being a nutcase. And I was lucky enough like to get a lot of viewers and quite a lot of stuff from it and everything like that, but I know a lot of you recently been saying like how they miss the old videos and things like that. I miss them as well, but and hopefully coming for because when I first started YouTube, I was like doing all these gaming videos for a bit. I was then doing pranks and challenges later, then on to bus content, on that, because I was bored of doing that. But then I want another change, basically, and even this change is for bigger and the better. Like, this change is going to be a lot more like remarkable and things like that, like, because not everything in life's going to stay the same forever and things. That's just not how life works. But basically though, like I say, so I remember when I was first starting, I was doing all these gaming videos and it were pranks and challenges, and like I say, I was lucky to get quite a lot of views and maybe even a little audience out of it, to be fair. I was lucky enough to do that. But then later on, I got into as my bus enthusiasm and my hobby grew and grew and grew more, I was getting out more. I wanted to then retain some of that bus information to put on YouTube and things like that. And I was lucky to get quite a lot of viewers off that. My channel really grew when these bus videos came in and things like that. I was like a nutcase I've been like a nut, and you probably all see me as the guy now that is always on buses, being a nutcase, chatting with drivers, you know, and I won't even be surprised if you guys think I flirted with drivers or things like that, you know, some of the females, but you know, I don't like them like that or whatever, but it does look like that sometimes. So if you guys ever feel like that, then I don't blame you. You know, I honestly don't blame you for thinking that at all. But it's like, you know, I was a nutcase on those drivers, you know, like I was always a nuisance for drivers, you know, and everything like that. You know, I'd make depot and garage videos and things like that, and I'd go to depot with drivers and things like that, etc. And I'd what else? And I just go a bit of everywhere with drivers. Like I do like if I was, you know, I've even done some dead runs with drivers in past and everything like that, and done videos about that and everything like that. You know, like, you know, it's crazy how much I've come through and gone far with my bus enthusiasm. You know, I've gone a long way. Like when I first started, like getting into buses and liking them, it was me just sitting in my bedroom watching buses through a window and things like that passing near my house or whatever. But then it grew and grew. Then it was watching them from the street for a bit. Then it was starting to travel around and get into more places. Like, you know, like look how much my bus hobby and my bus enthusiasm has grew, and it's even helped with my confidence a lot and my learning. You know, like if it wasn't for that, you know, it's helped so much that because I'm still getting that, I'm being more independent, but I'm getting that security around me because I've got drivers that a lot of them that I'm familiar with and things like that, you know. And I was lucky enough for YouTube wise to be able to get those videos out there and be able to make an audience out of it, you know. But yeah, it's got me like I'm going to, like when I first started my bus enthusiasm, I wasn't going out the house even and things like that. Like now, you know, I'm going to Bury, I'm going Blackburn, I go Todmorden and Burnley. You know, like I've got, you know, I've changed a lot. You know, like since the old Pete videos and things like that. Like I've changed a lot. Like I'm 17 years old now. You know, nearly 18. You know, it's a miracle. You know how much I've grown up. Like I'm going to be an adult soon. Before you know, I'm going to be like an old man. Only joking, but yeah, I think when I do come back to YouTube and, you know, and all that, like I'll be taking a break off YouTube for a while and might not be on buses as much either. I might be taking a bit of a break off the buses as well because I want to prepare for the new content and the new thing. Like when I do come back to YouTube, the content's going to be a lot more different, and when I do more buses again or whatever, it's going to be like more equalized, you know, between my home life and my social life, and like being able to do stuff that's happy, but also being able to do more of my things. That, because for a time buses unfortunately did end up taking over a bit in my life and whatever. Like I was just an absolute nutcase, you know. I wouldn't think about anything else other than the buses, and you know, I was trying to develop some sort of like character for YouTube and things like that, etc. But as I've got older, you know, and everything like that, like you might have noticed recently when I sent a previous comment, like, you know, it's surprised I'm doing this today, but I'm only doing this for the sake of this video because this is important. I want to be able to speak out to you guys. But, you know, I've even got more shy about putting my face on camera, you know. Like as I've got older, I seem to be more of a private guy these days, like, you know, like I'm a very private guy now. I like to keep my stuff, a lot of my stuff private and information private and things like that, you know. Like I'm only doing this video and showing my face to you guys now is because so I can be able to get my stuff out there and what the truth is and things like that. But at the end of the day though, what else? Give me a sec. But yeah, I've enjoyed doing these videos though, and I enjoy doing this. Like, you know, even just because I take a break doesn't mean I'll stop doing buses fully or whatever. Like, you know, I'm always going to like buses. You know, I'm always going to like, it's going to end up being a future job coming forward. Like, I'm literally nearly in my last year at college now. Like, just one more year to go now, and then I can get a job with them or whatever. Like, soon I can do all my driving theory, which I'm planning to do. Then, if I do well enough, I can get my PCV and then go on to driving buses after college. You know, because like I said, they're always asking for more drivers. You know, so it'd be good for me, I think. And at the other end, in preparation for this, I've been lately speaking with college and some of the people that work for them and through Facebook and all that, whatever, etc. And at the minute that I'm lucky enough to let them to. We don't know what's going to happen with it. I'll keep you guys updated on the situation, but the company's offering to like, even though the drivers, they're looking into try and getting me some like some work experience there, like at the bus station or whatever, once a week. So then, you know, I can get a taste of what the environment's like. So I think that will be very good for me, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what the results are going to be towards that. You know, yeah, so I'm excited for it, you know. I'm excited for this new content, and like, you might notice when I do come back when I'm doing the buses and doing my YouTube videos, I won't be putting me like I used to. I won't be like putting my face on camera as much as I don't really want to do it anymore. Like, I'll be doing like more reaction. Well, we don't even know what content I'm going to really do. Like, comment down below, guys, what content you'd like me to do. Would you like me to do like more, still do with bus videos, but with more like a real Pete spin or whatever? Would you like me to do reaction videos to all buses? I really want to do that one. If it were me, I'd put a vote in for reaction videos to all bus videos and whatever. I'm reacting to my old videos and, you know, whatever. Would you like me to do more challenge videos with also with a more Pete spin or whatever, etc.? You know, like, comment down below what you think, and, you know, see which one gets the most comments and likes for it and whatever, and then whatever does, I'll do it. You know, I'll actually do it. And what else? What's next? I also think when I do come back to buses, it won't be like like it has been for a while. I won't be like, I was tempted to do it, but then I've stopped doing it and everything. I've realised I made a mistake even just earlier doing it, but you're going to make mistakes in life or whatever. And I was trying to get other people involved earlier, and I made a silly mistake doing that, but you know what? When I do come back, I won't be like so scripted on a duty and things like that, etc. And letting other people and even myself just do like what pleases me and things like that, because at the end of the day, you know, mental health is most important. Whatever makes you happy, you should do. Because it's like, at the end of the day, you know, once you get into employment and things like that, you're going to have to do these things anyway. Like, follow a time or follow a schedule and things like that, because, you know, so just do what you so I should really enjoy the most of my time I've got in my bus enthusiasm before I do the actual job or whatever. I should actually end up enjoying that. You know. What else did I want to say? But I will be a lot more. But when I do come back, I'm going to be a lot more myself, because at the minute I come home every night and I'll just say bus this and bus that to me, like my mum and my parents. You know, I've been like that for years now and everything like that, and I just don't want to do that anymore. I was doing it in the first place because I wanted to develop some sort of character for my YouTube and my bus hobby and things like that. You know, and I just don't want to do that anymore. You know, it's getting a bit boring and things like that. You know, but. You know, like, you know, I was a real character when I used to do that. Like, I'd be like, coming home, I'd walk in the door and I'd be like, Mummy, bus broke down, and na 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 na, yeah. You know, I just don't want to do that anymore. You know, and everything, and it can be difficult not to do that, especially for bus enthusiasm people with like me with an obsession and, you know, with buses and that, but. Like, I'm still going to do buses, I'm still going to like them, but I'm going to be, like, more myself around it and things like that, you know. I'm going to treat it as, like, me just being happy and getting on with my life and things like that more, rather than spread it to other people, and it will help me with mental health, I think, and all that a lot. Like, look, I'm getting older now, you know, and everything like that, you know. I want to be able to enjoy my life and to be able to... and get on what makes me happy and things like that. So, well, you've got a life opportunity. I'm getting older, you know, I'm getting more freedom and everything like that, you know, more independency. Should enjoy that time, and I should be able to get out, just be happy and do whatever, you know, without it letting me taking over and things like that, because that's the whole purpose of me going out and going on buses, because it's good, because it's something that makes you happy, just like it would be for anyone. So yeah. Right, well, anyways, I'm going to stop now. I'm going to shut up because I've been waffling on for like, what, nearly 15 minutes now. But when I do come back, I will be a lot more myself, and I'm excited. I'm looking forward to this new chapter, the new Pete, you know, and all that. And I hope you guys actually take something from this video, and you know, and I think what I'll keep you guys updated on how I'm doing and everything when I do come back to YouTube and doing some buses. I'm going to be liking making a real Nembury documentary about it and things like that. But and I hope you guys are looking forward to the new content and things like that. So yeah, because you know, you should be looking forward. I'm excited about it. You know, I think it'll be a new. It's time for like a new chapter and a new journey in the Pete channel. So yeah, and obviously for my bus hobby, you know, and everything like that. Like, before I go, actually, I'll give you an example of me being a nutcase when I used to like direct buses through like tight parked cars and whatever. Because you know, when I used to watch them go down the street for a bit, I used to direct them through tight squeezes, and I used to direct out drivers, and I was like an absolute, you know, surprisingly, which is nice of them, I actually got this trophy for it that I got back in 2021. I never really showed this to anyone, but this is now the time to show it. This is what I ended up getting off Rosso. You know, Rosso's best bus navigator. You know, I'm so grateful for that and everything. You know, I'm still thankful for the. I think it was Vicky that gave me this, but you know, I'm so thankful for it and everything like that. You know, this is one actually my prized possession. This, no one, I never let anyone touch this or whatever. I've never done, and I got this now in 2021, I think. So yeah, and I think I got it on my 14th birthday. Alright guys, I'll let you go anyway. Thank you for listening. I hope you take something from it, and peace out. Wow, that was a nice talk, wasn't it? That was real.